My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Seeking a Friend for the End of the World. And this is a movie that nobody talks about, but they really should. It doesn't get to greatness, but it is still a good, solid movie, and it actually reminds me of a movie I was writing a few years ago. Well, like the world's on fire, there's pain and suffering and chaos everywhere, and it focuses on a love story in the middle of all that. And like obviously, like it would be very different from this movie, but it deals with similar ideas. So let's begin by talking about the cast. And Steve Carell does a good job here. I thought he carried the movie incredibly well, and I like how quiet this character is. He's just one that he's always just thinking about stuff and how he feels, and I felt like he brought real humanity to his character. You've also got Keira Knightley, who does a good job here. She brought lots of personality and sincerity to her character, and they had enough chemistry. I don't think the romance is as good as it should have been, but it is still serviceable. You've also got Adam Brody in this movie for a few minutes, who's really funny. You've got Rob Corddry and Connie Britton, who do a pretty decent job. You've got Martin Sheen, who's perfectly fine here. You've got Gillian Jacobs, T.J. Miller, Patton Oswalt, Derek Jacobs, all really funny. The supporting characters definitely leave an impression. And I just love the story that it's an asteroid is going to destroy Earth. There's 3 weeks left, and you just see how everybody is dealing with that news differently. How people are reflecting on their life, how they chose to live, the decisions made, and there's just something that feels really human here. And I love how sweet and funny this movie can be at times, but there is a sense of impending doom. And not too many people have seen this movie, so I don't want to give the ending away, but I will say the final 5 minutes of this movie I found to be very effective. And like I said, I like how this is a movie that explores nihilism and purpose in life and love. Those are ideas that can resonate with anybody, and there's really lots of great moments here. But I did find that the first act was the best part of this movie. Once we get onto the world trip, I feel like it loses some of that impending doom. And look, I like this movie for what it is. I don't like to review what I want a movie to be. But that said, I do wish there was a bit more of an edge here. I do wish this movie was a bit darker. And I feel like sometimes it felt limited by the comedy genre here. So, yeah. So it's not quite like a great movie, and like I said, I wish the romance was a bit stronger, but it deals with interesting ideas. There's a great story here, it's well acted, it can be quite funny at times. It's just a very easy movie to watch, and I definitely recommend it. So I'm giving Seeking a Friend for the End of the World a 7 out of 10. But anyways, have you seen Seeking a Friend for the End of the World? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.